we are in Australia. I've gone back home for a short trip and I'm in Kilmore, a city located about 60 kilometres north of Melbourne, and it's a population of 8,000 people. It's very small, but Kilmore is known as being Victoria's oldest inland town. So you can tell that it was created a long time ago because it's called Telephone Office. The Kilmore Post Office was built in 1861, and now it's the Kilmore and District Historical Society. So it's going to tell us more about Kilmore. Built 1861 to 1862.
Have you done anything on the actual history of the town?
No, not really. I just know that it was in 1837.
No, that's wrong, actually.
Wrong? Oh, so I know nothing about it.
No, well, you see, that came about because of the early book on Kilmore.
The town was gazetted in 1841.
1841, okay. And what's your name?
Liz. My
Liz.
name's Liz.
Nathan.
Yeah. How do you do?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's quite a vibrant town. When I moved here in the mid-80s or early 80s, my family was very pleased. It's a nice town.
Yeah, that's
still
peaceful.
rural.
Yeah.
But for how much longer, we're not really sure.
Less and less, I think, all the time.
Yeah. We're getting, there's a big Indian community here, and we will get a big Muslim community shortly.
Yeah.
When all the school parents move up here. That's the oldest photograph we've got there. Probably taken just after it was built.
And I was reading as well that there used to be a lot of pubs back when it first started, because
30 pubs and shanties.
Yeah, because even now I think there's 3 in the main street, which seems a lot, but nothing compared to what it used to be like.
They were here in the 1850s. We do a lot of research for people and their families.
Yeah.
But that one's about Mr. Bills, who had the Bills Horse Trough.
Okay.
And so we do a lot of research in here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of textiles which we have installed.
Yeah.
We display. This is our Aboriginal display at the moment. This is green stone from the Mount William Stone Quarry, which is up on the hills here between Kilmore and Lancefield. And this is a stone axe blank, which came from the Kirkarack Creek area, which is on the Northern Highway. And of course these are Mount William stone axes and a grinding stone. So these ones have been heat treated, and that's a blank. But this quarry is quite an interesting place to visit, but because it's sealed by the Aborigines, and those Aborigines that own that quarry come from Geelong. So if you want to visit the quarry, you have to go through them, and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
We have a lot of old memorabilia that goes out to the schools. We have a lot of costumes that the kids like dressing up in.
Yeah.
And
do the schools come here, or you mainly go to them?
Well, sometimes they come here.
Yeah.
But we send out a lot of stuff to the schools, and then they bring it back. These are costumes that came from a certain collection that we have a lot of wedding dresses.
Oh, these are wedding dresses?
So, no, they're all their bodices. And we've got a lot of wedding dresses from even the middle 1700s. It's a very interesting building because it was a residential building, and this was a telegraph office here. They had nearly 300 patches, a 24-hour service, 2 telephone boxes outside, and so there was a big family that lived here in the 1990s. You want to have a look upstairs?
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Most buildings, 2-storey buildings in Kilmore, have cellars and stairs like this.
Yeah.
The town hall has a beautiful set of stairs, very unusual. This was the parents' bedroom. It's got the nicest
fireplace.
I don't think they were ever used. That one's marble.
Wow. The room seems a lot bigger than I would have imagined from back.
Yeah, I don't think any bedroom would be as big as this.
I don't think mine is at the moment.
No. It's a photograph of William Rutledge. He was my great-great-grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he didn't ever live here. He lived down at Port Fairy. He had a business down there, mercantile business, shipping and export-import.
Yeah. And how many people work here?
In the Historical Society, there's about 8 on the committee, and we're here Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays.
Yep.
This is our storage area. So we've got lots of shoes out of the shoe shop. We've got bottles out of the cordial factory and some of the pubs. That was possibly made in Kilmore by Kinnears, the settlers in Kilmore 100 years ago. Thomas Hunt was one of the editors of the Free Press, and he was also a Member of Parliament, so this is his travelling case.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got a lot of militaria here. So we put displays in the library. There's a display in there about genealogy at the moment, but we'll put one in there, military one for Anzac or Remembrance Day.
I'm surprised that such an old building was like allowed to become a restaurant.
Oh, well, they had to do something with them.
Yeah.
Once the post office moved.
Mm.
But we've got lots of, like a lot of the buildings in the main street have big cellars. So we've got about 3 cellars here.
Okay.
So there's one underneath here.
Yep.
There's another one underneath there, and another one in there.
Wow.
And so of course there's a lot of moisture in the earth here, and so the cellars are often flooded.
Yeah.
And of course, with all the heavy trucks going through town, these old buildings don't really stand up to the traffic, and we've got big problems with cracking.
Yeah, even when I was just outside before, like just continuous huge trucks coming past,
yes.
and
We are desperate for a bypass, but everybody says it won't be in our lifetime. This was the original Melbourne-Sydney road, so then they built the bypass, Hume bypass. Then they talked about it in the 80s, and they planned it for the west of Kilmore, and they have been buying up properties around the west of Kilmore.
But everything takes so long.
Well, the government hasn't got any money, so they don't want it anymore.
They can't even do their current projects.
No, that's right.
Well, thank you very much for telling me everything you know and showing me around this place.
That's all right, no worries. We're here Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturday mornings.
Yeah, so much more than I expected as well.
Oh yes, it was a big town in the 1850s. Yeah. I mean, there was probably a lot of people living in tents and just passing through.
Yeah.
And that's our latest project.
Yeah. It's a walk.
That's the cover.
Oh wow, it looks good.
It's going to feature all the old buildings that are here and some that have gone.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be
wonderful.
Over 100 pages.
So I had no idea that there was going to be so much information inside the post office. So if you come to Kilmore, check it out. Liz and the staff there are very friendly, and it's very interesting to get to know more about Kilmore. So right next to the post office here, we have the Kilmore Courthouse. It was built in 1863, and it was a county court until 1916, before it was then a magistrates court all the way to 1990. But now it's not in use anymore. I think Liz was telling me that it's being renovated, so they're maybe gonna do something with it soon, but I think at the moment there's nothing inside. So on the street we've got the post office, the courthouse, and then we now have the old police barracks. It's a 2-story building, and it was sold, I think, 2 months ago for $2 million. It was built in 1891, and I believe the original cells are still in this building. But of course it's not open to the public, so unfortunately can't check that out. The street I'm currently on is called Howlett Street, and that used to be the main street of Kilmore back in the day. Now the main part of Kilmore's moved a little bit further down, and I think the road's Sydney Street. We've got the Kilmore Town Hall. There's a stone at the bottom of the town hall that says it was first laid in 1894. On the other side there's a plaque commemorating 100 years of Kilmore being a town, but it's from 1837, which apparently is wrong going by what Liz told us in the post office. So I'm not sure why there's so much conflicting information, and the Historical Society is the only place that says it's 1941. Behind a building that's like pretty much been demolished, there's this awesome little historical information. So it's Hotel Taylor, don't know anything about that. But here it says 1841, it resulted in the town of Kilmore with the boundaries 1855. The Kilmore town map. This is the main street it used to be like. In 1860, this is what it used to look like. Kilmore Timber Yard, 1861. The roads changed a lot. And in 1920, it's a paved road. And it doesn't look very different to what it is now, I suppose. So it's got the same clock as here, but it's not on the building anymore. And the Royal Oak, which is just here, this green building. Okay, so here we've got Whitburg Cottage, and it was built in 1857. And it's one of the oldest buildings in Victoria, or Kilmore, and it's the oldest surviving bluestone building. There's 4 bedrooms inside this main part of the building, and then behind you can see there's a yellowish wooden building behind it, and I think that's the kitchen and bathroom area. Now, that's what it was like in the past. I don't know what it's like now. I think they're open between 2 and 4 o'clock on Sundays. Unfortunately, it's not Sunday, so can't check it out. Okay, and here we are at the old Kilmore Jail. So this was the Kilmore Jail from 1857 to 1883, before it then turned into the Kilmore Butter Factory in 1891, because dairy was quite popular at the time, before that closed in 1968. After the butter factory closed, it's been many things, residence, a restaurant, and now it is the jail cafe. There's the wall of the prison from back in the day. The jail had to close when it did because it was overcrowded, and there were also many escapes during the time. So this was a maximum security prison. Okay, so we're on the inside of the cafe. Here's the wall, and this is the back of the jail. Look at the old wall. The old door to the back of the prison, so you can sit outside in the sun and enjoy the area. Wow, it's like even inside some of the buildings. Look at this. It goes back even further. What's through here? And there's another gate entrance. Historical tourist attraction. Oh, look at these doors. Wow, we're inside one of the prison buildings. Now, there's not much left. There's a few kegs. A fireplace. But is this where the prisoners used to stay? People said that Ned Kelly used to be imprisoned here, but everything I see online says that's a myth and not actually true. Such a scary, dangerous place a long time ago is now this peaceful, beautiful little cafe with a lot of history. What a fascinating little town Kilmore is, Victoria's oldest inland town. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the next stop in a new country. See you then.